Okay, this is the component 2 task booklet. This is question 2. Still on my favourite subject, classification. Love it. So, the table below, without further ado, shows this classification of a sample of animals belonging to class Mammalia. Each column represents a different taxon. Write the names of the taxa. So, how taxa are, again, I'm going to refrain from singing to you. K, P, C, O, F, G, S, and everything is below that. So all I need to decide is what order are they in. So, because I'm quite interested in biology, I obviously know that the order is Carnivora for this organism here. However, you need to look for clues. So, what you do know about classification is the binomial name. The first one starts with a capital letter, and the species name starts with a small letter. So you need to work backwards. Species, genus, family, order. Unless, of course, you're also interested in biology and do know that the order is Carnivora. It's the kind of thing they ask on University Challenge. So, moving on. I'm always tempted at this point to start going, ooh, and this one's this and this one's this. Doesn't really matter. Explain what is meant by the term binomial system. Okay. So, organisms have two names. Always worth saying, because that's what bi, two, nomial means. A genus name and a species name. I'm just going to put in first is genus, just so that they know that I know what I'm talking about. Okay. Give the binomial name of the tiger. Okay. So I now need to look for something on this that looks like tiger. So, you're the Pokemon generation. Vulpes, remember Vulpix was a fox Pokemon. Lupus, Professor Lupin was a wolf. Zebra, quite obvious. Asinus is, it's still in the genus Equus, so it's something that looks like a zebra. It's an ass. Then we've got Felis sylvestris and Panthera tigris, so that looks a bit like a tiger to me. And oh, look at that, giraffe, Camelopardalis. It's called a camel leopard. So we'll just check. This one's again in the family with the giraffe, so it's not going to be a tiger. And then we've got gorilla, and then us, Homo sapiens. No shocker that gorilla is actually a gorilla. It means, I can't remember what it means, hairy woman or something. I think it means something like that. Anyway, give the binomial name of the tiger. I need both of its names. Don't need any of the other rubbish. Need its genus, because I've just said its first name's the genus, Panthera, and its species name, Tigris. Just for your information, this one's the wildcat, Felis sylvestris. Suggest binomial names for the zebra. So here we go, zebra. And gorilla. So zebra, Equus zebra, and gorilla. Lovely. Okay, so this looks a bit more complicated. The diagram below shows the results of a test used to find out how closely related some of the animals are. So we've got samples of ribosomal RNA. Remember, it could be any polymer from the animals were mixed with restriction enzymes, placed in the wells labelled A, B, C, D, E, and an electrical current applied. Name this technique. So if you're sticking an electrical current onto a gel, it's called gel electrophoresis. And what purpose did the restriction enzymes perform? I think you would have had to look this up on the internet, but you know, Wikipedia, great. Sticking to Google, restriction enzyme, it tells you exactly what it does. So it cuts the, what are we looking at? RNA into fragments at specific sequences of bases to give different sizes of fragments. And that would have been pretty easy to find out from Google. So, which two animals in the table opposite, although it's on my other page, are most likely to have provided samples A and D? So I'm to just run my ruler over samples A and D. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to be looking for things that are the same, A and D. We're going to look for things that are the same. So, what's going to be most useful? So we've got 2 canids, 2 equids, 2 felids, 2 giraffes, 2 hominids. Not useful. Vulpes and canis, so they're not the same. Equus and equus, Felis panthera, Giraffa, Gorilla homo. So these two, the same genus. So my 2 animals are Equus zebra and Equus asinus. And then I need to explain why I've chosen those. Both belong to the same genus. And will have similar DNA or RNA base sequences. Okay, job's a good one.